Hey y'all, welcome to Durham's Prior to Briar here. Back at it with another video. This time's gonna be different. There ain't gonna be no briarwood pipe involved. You know, I love my pipes. But today it's gonna be this little bad boy. Now it's been aging in the cellar for a while. Look at that good shape. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know how long it is. It's a cigarillo. So it's a cigar, but it's a smaller cigar. And got this from the local cigar shop. Now this is pretty much the only thing I like out of the cigar shop. And everything he makes is his own, which is this right here. There's only two cigarillos I like that I've had. One is the small cigars that Clint Eastwood smoked. Two, it's this one right here. But so far this one beats the ones that Clint Eastwood smoked. But yeah, it's these right here. I don't know what it's called, but I know where it's from. It's from the local cigar shop in Frankfort, Kentucky. So if you're in Frankfort, Kentucky, and you want a really good, now this has been aged for about a year, maybe a year and a half, somewhere around that time. So it's been aged for a little bit. So it's going to be different than it is fresh. But when it's fresh, it's pretty damn good. I mean, it is pretty damn good. So, this is what I'm smoking today. Gonna give a review on it. Cigarillo from Frankfort, Kentucky. Let's give it a whirl. And you know me. When I'm in the house, or whenever I can, I'm going to use the matches. Now, if I'm outside or something like that, I'll use the Zippo. Match went out. Does that from time to time. What am I doing? The match is right here. Whew. The flames start getting too close to the fingers. It's a cigarillo, so it's a small cigar, so it's made to smoke slow. I've had these before, and every time I smoke these, or just off of one little cigarillo, it, yeah, after smoking the whole entire thing, it gives you a punch, a lot of nicotine, and I like that. Also tastes just straight tobacco. I love that. Now so far, uh, when you get like a bulk like I did, I ordered. You can order from their website. Uh, but that reminds me. I think it's called Gentleman Cigar. It's the only cigar shop in downtown Frankfurt. All right, that's where it's located at. So if you look up downtown Frankfurt cigar shop, it's the only one that shows up because it's the only one that's down there. Uh, that's where it's at. And I would never thought when it comes to cigarillos, small cigars, I would never thought I found mine for that. But and these are it. Now I know it's a thing or two when you put this in a mason jar just like pipe tobacco and you age it. I noticed the age, I guess with all of these cigarillos, and I think I bought 300 of them. I don't know the actual amount, but I think it's around 300 or something like that. Some crazy number like that. And because you can buy a pack of 5 of these for $12, which ain't bad. Pack of 5 lasts you. If you only smoke that for a while, pack of 5 of these will last you, I don't know, half a week. That ain't bad. Or you can make it go, if you only smoked one day, it'd be 5 days a week. But for me, this is great for when I just want a quick punch, you know. Tastes really good, and it smokes really good. I never had any complaints or problems with these. It does taste better than the Vente or Toscano cigars, which is what Clint Eastwood smoked, the little cigars. This little cigar is a little bit longer, but if they're smoking the whole entire thing, it gives you a good amount of nicotine, so it's not bad. So if I was going to rate this little thing on strength, I would rate it because after one of these, you feel it. I just think it's equivalent to when I smoke a pipe. One bowl after that pipe tobacco, and you feel it. Well, it's like this because one cigarro and you feel it, or you start to feel it. So I put it as medium to strong. Because if you're not used to it, it's going to be really strong to you. And if you are used to it, like I am, having a high nicotine tolerance, I will say, for me it's a medium. Because I'm used to it. I smoke every day, all day. One time when I'm not smoking is when I'm eating or trying to sleep. That's pretty much it. Or when I'm somewhere where smoking's not allowed. That's one thing I miss about the old days. Because in the old days, you could smoke anywhere, do anything. You smoke anywhere, anytime. Nobody complained. Nowadays, everybody complains. It's just not like it was in the old days. And I wish it was. I wish it was. Now, I will say, when you get about halfway, you start really feeling the nicotine coming in. Now, it takes the whole entire thing for me to feel it. But I can still feel, like it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier all the way throughout. But smooth all the way throughout at the same time. So it's nice. So with the Cigarillos, he did a fantastic job. Now I've had his cigars, and it's okay. They're decent, but they're not. When it comes to the cigar world, they're not nowhere near the high quality of I don't know, a 1935 Monte Cristo or Black Label. I can't think of the name of that cigar. Partagas. I don't know why it slipped my mind. Black Label Partagas. It's not like Liquor Provider Number 9. The Gordy Cabana Series R, or the Gordy Cabana, the original one. Or any of the Gordy Cabanas. So the only thing that I care about from this Finger Cigar Shop is these cigarillos, because they're something else. I just dropped some hot ashes in the floor. Daggone it. Yet. Oh, kid. I'll pick it up in a minute. Yeah, so you know me, I'm a heavy smoker. But I only smoke cigars and pipe tobacco. That's what I'm smoking all the time. That's the only thing I smoke. That it's just something about cigars, and there's just something about pipe tobacco. It's just something about it, Now, whenever I get some of my favorite cigars in, because I'm out of cigars completely, whenever I get some of my favorites in, I'll make a video on it and stuff like that. Probably a while. Don't rightly know when, but I reckon it'll be a while. But don't fret none, because I will make cigar videos. Because the funniest thing is, I started out in cigars, and then half a year of 21, I went to that pipe tobacco. Yeah, I think I said this before, but I go back and forth on them. So it just depends on the season, what time of the year, I guess. I can't really go back and forth on them because I don't have no cigars right now. But, so I've been smoking pipe tobacco, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Because I love cigars as well. So yeah, but the strength on this, I give it 4 out of 5. For me personally, it'd be 3 out of 5. But for somebody that never had this or not high in nicotine, I give it 3 out of 5. Taste, didn't go over taste. Not really. It tastes like, see, most cigarillos I've had didn't taste like a cigar. I don't know why it is. I guess because it's small and compact. I don't know. But this one, and that Clean Eastwood cigars, tasted pretty good. But this is number one for me. Um, so if I'm in the mood for a cigar, if I want a small one, this is what I get. Because it burns pretty slow for a while. I mean, it's about the same time as normal bowl of pipe tobacco. It's about a 30 to 45 minute smoke. I mean, you smoke the whole entire thing, that is. Because it burns slow, and the flavor profile, the strength profile, all in one. The more you smoke it, the stronger and harder it gets. That's why I said, for people that's used to high nicotine, it'd be a 3 out of 5 for strength. For people that's not used to nicotine or high nicotine, it'd be a 4 out of 5 on strength. Maybe even 5 out of 5. I don't know. That's just how I clarified on the strength wise. On the taste wise, it's something else. Now, of course, when you age tobacco, it's always going to taste better than it is fresh. Something to do with that aging process is outstanding. I don't know what it is. But we all know it works. So, if you don't know it works, it's best to, test it out for yourself. And now, see, if you're going to test it out for yourself, I don't recommend using the plastic, Rubbermaid, airtight, seal, Tupperwares or whatever. Because, yeah, it'll work with humidity and everything, but it only work for a short time. Now, you put it in a mason jar in a lid, that can work forever. You don't do nothing with it, just put it in a mason jar, put the humidity pack in there, and keep your place or keep the room where you put it at 68 degrees. Well, it depends on where you live at too, because of humidity and all that. But in Kentucky, I keep my place at 68 degrees at all times. And I use 69 humidity pack. Because in cigars, there's that 70-70 rule. 70 degrees, 70% humidity. Well, the closest thing I can do to that is 68 degrees and 69% humidity. Which is why I use a Bovita humidity 69. And I use the big packets. Oh yeah. Now you see how long it was before, and now we're here. Got to knock these ashes in the ashtray. Yeah, there we are. We're almost done. So, about been 20 minutes. Now you puff on it like a freight train, it will, burn quicker. But I'm trying to burn it even, because when you smoke a cigar, you gotta take your time with it. You gotta go slow. Well, not too slow, but you gotta go at a steady, slow pace. That's how it is when you go to smoke a cigar. I will say this little guy does provide a lot of smoke. And something about taste. When it was fresh, it was, I don't know, between a fresh and a aged one. It's been kept really well. The aged one tastes a little tad bit more mellow and just taste wise more wonderful than it was fresh. Fresh was still really amazing. It's also really nutty. So if you like a backbone of nuttiness, if that's something you like, alright, this will be for you. Especially if you want, something on the go. Or if you're short on time and you want a little bit relaxation before you do something, this is really good when you go mowing the grass, alright? When you do a small task like that, well, it depends on how big your yard is. But when you do a small job like mowing grass, this is something great to put in your mouth and smoke while mowing grass. Unless you're like me, and would rather smoke before you do something. If you're like me, that's what I'm like. Before I mow grass or something or anything. Before I do any chores around the house. I smoke before I do it. I don't never smoke while I'm doing it. Just because I want to get the full effect of relaxation that I can out of it. Starting to burn my fingers a little bit. So starting to be almost done. I still got about a little bit of life left in it. And also the smell. I don't know. When it was fresh, it just smelled like a cigar. But for some reason, after aging it for like about a year or a year and a half or whatever the time frame is, that whole entire mason jar that I got them in, it smells like it's been cased with wine. But as far as I know, these ain't got no casing on it. So I don't know why these made a mason jar smell like cigars and wine. It's got a distinct smell to it. There's the kind of tobacco she wrote into it or something. Maybe it has been cased. I don't know. But I haven't tasted no casing on it. Taste wise or whatever, you don't taste no casing. But when you smell the mason jar it's in, that's something else. It's a different story. So I got one of these big mason jars right here. I got about let's see, I started out with 300. I think I got about, I'm gonna go with 75. Take an estimated guess. Maybe 100 in there. I mean, I got a lot in there. That's the word I was looking for. Got some smoke in the eye. Woo! That's what I was looking for. Is the more you smoke it, the further you get down on the cigar, the richer it gets, the stronger it gets, and that's probably why I like it. It tastes just straight tobacco to me. I don't taste no casing. Maybe it's my palate or something. I don't know. But if you want a quick punch and you want a good cigar, not a bad one, you know, because why smoke a bad one? Ain't no point. You want a good one, and small. You want this right here. Now, this is something I highly recommend. Now they do ship it to you if you go to their website. So if you live, I don't know if it'll work. Cause I live in Kentucky, so and I live close by to it. So so I can basically go down there and walk in there and grab a pack if I want to. There ain't no point if I can just have it shipped to me. Trying to think here. Oh yeah, with the shipping thing, I think it'll be. I don't know if they ship out of state or not. They may do that. I don't know. I assume they would. I mean, hell, if they can ship it to me, they can ship it probably anywhere. But I don't know for sure. I just assume. But they have their website. You can go on their website. You may want to look up, if you're interested, you may want to look up Frankfurt Cigar Shop. And I think it's called Gentleman Cigars. I don't remember. But I know it's in Frankfort, Kentucky. It's in downtown Frankfort, Kentucky. Lately, we've been having some bad floods over there at Buffalo Trace, around that area, around downtown and all that. So, I'm just saying that sun ought to be soaking it up from all that heavy rain we've been having. I dropped the ashes again. That's alright, I'll pick it up later on. It's just ashes. Barely hang on to it. I got these big sausage like fingers, I can barely hang on to it. Might be a little bit more life in it. I'm on the car right there. Cause I know me, if I don't put it out now, I end up burning my damn fingers to pieces. You know? And, so I decided to make a little cigar, little video on that. Cause I know I ain't done that yet. Which I think I haven't done that yet, I don't remember. It's the only bad thing to get a little cigar wrapper in your mouth. Especially at the end there where it starts loosening up and, you know. But, yeah, so that's my recommendation. If you're in a mood for a little cigarillo and you wanna be strong, a little with a little packed punch, I recommend that. And it's in Frankfort, Kentucky, so if you're nearby or if you're not nearby, you can have it shipped to you, I assume. I'll just go to their website, Frankfort Cigar shop. Just look it on GPS or something, and then you can go to the website and you can order all you want from there. All the cigars you want from there, you can have it shipped to you if you wanted to, which is always nice. It's always a benefit. He's got other cigars are good too. They're real decent, but they're not in the same profile as a very good cigar. Like the cigars I mentioned, those that got high expectations on being very good. This company or these for cigarillos, they're really phenomenal. I've had all of his cigars. I think that, yeah, and they're all good. They're all not bad. It's not bad smoke. It's a decent smoke. So every once in a while I smoke his cigars. Whenever I get a chance to. But usually I don't, because I always go for the high premium cigars. Like Olivia Vera Series Milano Maduro. You know, 1970 Antonio. You know, real good cigars. AJ Fernandez. Anything AJ Fernandez made so far, I really like it. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. So I just wanted to put a video on it and recommend that to anybody that wanted a small, quick punch. You know, it's perfect. It's really perfect for things when you got things to do, and you know, outside work or something. And you want to take a break, or you want to get a little nicotine in, just quite a bit, and then go to work. Because there's some smokes that's out there where you smoke it and it really motivates you to get some work done. There's certain smokes like that. So, for this little cigarillo, taste-wise, strength-wise, and everything, I probably recommend it. Probably give it a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 on it. It's really something else. It's really a treat. It's really a small, quick treat. And so I hope everybody's doing good. If you like it, video, or if you can share it, subscribe to my channel if you can. And I appreciate it. And I hope everything goes well. Till next time, this is Durham's Pride or Briar. Y'all have a good one.